Hi, Pilgrim. Hopefully, you've been getting the updates that we've been sending out in Pastor's Post-it Note in the last couple of weeks and have seen the announcements that we've been running in the worship services, letting all of you know that we are making some changes this year for the voters meeting. But sometimes it's nice to just hear what's going on. So here's a quick overview. First, we're moving the date. So we're not going to have the voters meeting in December as we normally do. We've moved it up a full month, and the voters meeting is going to be on November 8th at 9:30 in the morning between services, which is when we normally have it. So that part is staying the same. The meeting location is going to also be changing. We are moving it from the fellowship hall to the sanctuary space. And the reason we're doing that is so that we have a larger room so that we can maintain good social distancing, larger ventilation capability, and we have access to the live stream equipment so that we can also offer the voters meeting on live stream for those who aren't able to attend in person. So if you are planning to attend in person, it would be very similar to how we're having in-person worship. And that is we'll have a quick health screening at the door and everyone will need to wear a mask. So if you're already attending worship in person, that process will already be familiar to you. But again, you can participate on the live stream over Facebook if that's a better method for you. The meeting layout will be very similar as in years past. We will start with the ministry plan. Jim Slavicek will give us a quick overview of 2020 and then give us a rundown of the game plan for 2021. Following Jim will be Rod Caro, who will walk through the 2021 budget that will support the ministry plan. And then we'll have our slate of leaders that we need to vote on. We have most of our leaders returning for 2021, but we do have an opening for secretary on the stewardship team. So if you or someone you know might be interested in that position, we would love to hear about that so we could get their name on the ballot. We need to have all names on the ballot if we can, because with the split format, some of us being in person and some of us being on the live stream, it will be difficult to have nominations from the floor. So uh, I bring that up because we will also need a lay delegate for the 2021 Northwest District Convention and an alternate. So again, if you or someone you know might be interested in serving in that way, you can let myself know or Donna Gamble know, and we can get those names on the ballot so that they're ready for us to use. We'll also be putting together a voters packet. So we want to have the information available, again, whether you are attending in person or if you're planning to attend on live stream, so that you can have the information ahead of time, review it, and be prepared. So the voters packet will include an overview of the process, what to expect for the meeting. It'll include the ministry plan, the budget, the slate of leaders that we'll be voting on, including the lay delegate, and a ballot so that you can vote and send it in. And those voters packets will be available on November 1st. Anyone attending in-person worship service on the 1st will be able to take a voters packet with them as they leave, and we'll have those at both the 8 a.m. early service and the 10:45 contemporary worship. But if you're not attending in person, those will also be available on email. We will use a distribution list similar to pastor's list he uses for the post-it, and we will also mail those out. So if you're receiving the information, the weekly worship information in the mail, we will send the voters packet to you in the mail as well. So the voting process, anyone who attends the voters meeting in person will be able to leave their ballot as they leave. So that will be very similar. And if you are attending on the live stream, you can email in your ballot. And I have Donna Gamble's email address here on the slide. Donna is our acting secretary for the stewardship team. So you could email that to Donna, or they could be mailed to the church office. So even if you receive the voters packet via email, if you'd rather print it out, fill it out hard copy, and send it in to the church office, you can definitely do that. We will make sure that the church address is in the voters packet that you will be receiving. We're asking that all ballots be returned by November 14th so that we can tally up the final results and report those out between services on the 15th. So I think that is all of the information at a high level that is coming with this year's changes to the voters meeting. But if after listening to this, if you still have questions or need more information, I have my contact information here on the screen. You can definitely give me a call or send me an email. I'd be glad to help you out with any of those questions. I think that's it for now. I look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks.